All right, everyone, so we are at the 99-cent store here in California, and we're gonna go in there and look for some vegetables, some mayo, some bread, because we are gonna put some little sandwich bags to go take to the homeless people in our next video. So I hope you will stay tuned for that.
And we are doing this to make sandwiches, food, sodas to give to homeless people. That way they have food, and we're sharing a little bit of Christmas time. It's not all about gifts, it's about sharing what you have.
Correct. Everybody, especially the homeless people. Like I told people that you need to wrap this one already. I told people that we've never been homeless, but I remember when we were younger, about 10 years ago, I remember we used to live with Amber, and I didn't have a job because I was just let go, and you didn't have a job. And then we were basically really, really broke. And remember we had to like I think we were looking for quarters so we could buy a pizza.
Oh yeah.
And we put all these quarters on a roll and went to Walmart and bought some pizza. So I'm never gonna forget the feeling, you know, that you have when you're hungry, and it's just not a good feeling. Hey, why is it important for you to feed the homeless?
To give back in every means necessary. You don't have to always give back financially.
Correct.
And these people, we know exactly where this food is going. There's no what ifs, and it's immediate satisfaction.
You know, and I just want to encourage people to like somebody left a comment, and it's so true. If you cannot monetarily help, because I understand not everybody can monetarily help, you know, like these are tough times that we're living, but just I encourage people to just go out there and smile to these people. You know, sometimes they're just looked down upon because they don't have a home, or because they're living on the streets, because they've made the wrong choices and decisions in their life. But that doesn't mean they're not, or they haven't. Yeah, we just don't know, and we just have to keep in mind that they're humans, and that, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes just leads you into paths where you find yourself in these situations, but doesn't mean you're less human than anyone else. Okay, so we're putting a little sandwich into the bag, a pop, where's a little cookie, like one of these oatmeal cookies, and just a few candies for them to enjoy later. What do you think about the whole making food for homeless people?
Well, I think the idea of Christmas and the giving aspect gets overlooked with giving gifts and monetary donations, and the simplicity of giving is lost. It's materialized. And by giving food, not only is it simplifying the need of a gift, but also has sincerity to it. And I think that, to me, is definitely valuable, and that's the true meaning of this season of the holidays and Christmas and giving.
What was your reaction when you saw those people there, and when they accepted the food?
You think about, you know, how do they end up there? What's their story? And then also, when you're bringing them food, you're thinking, when's the last time did they eat? Where do they even go to eat? Is there a soup kitchen nearby, or what? And or it could be the opposite. Some people could say, no, I'm fine.
Which we encountered one lady who didn't really want the food.
Oddly enough, but
Yeah.
that could have been multiple purposes. She could have thought, you know, somebody else needed that food more than I did. Which, to see that from another individual in that circumstance is really rewarding as well. That she's already thinking about that.
And being
For us,
honest
though,
about it.
And being honest. For us, walking up to the individuals with food, it's a really good, rewarding feeling, because we know instantaneously they're going to get greeted with a smile. They're going to be fed for the day. and they want to talk. A lot of times, if you stand there, people just walk by like they don't even exist. So they're being recognized as human beings, but they're also given a gift of food.
Yeah, it's very important to know that everybody has a story,
Right.
whether you are wealthy, middle class, or homeless. Everybody has a story, and the one that struck me the most was Mary. Let's watch a little bit of Mary's story.
3 years. Me and my husband has a mental disorder, disability. We're originally from Orange County. We just came down here to see if we can make it down here. And for the last year or so, we were off the streets, and then we couldn't afford the rent because of my husband's mental disorder. I have to take care of him, so I can't go back to work. So we've been out here for about 2 months, and I'm trying to make change. I'm trying to be brave.
So you moved here from Orange County.
Yes.
Does the city allow you to just sleep here?
No. We try to find a spot. We sleep over there on the ramp at night, like after 9. We have to be in the park during the day. I've been trying to figure out how I can be able to use my talent. But
what do you do?
I do house cleaning, and then I do caregiving, and I was going to school to be a nurse.
So how long have you been living here?
For 2 months. We've been homeless. We were off the streets for about almost a year, and then after the year, we couldn't afford the rent for the place that we live.
Forces you to
go back on the streets.
Yeah.
So and they're not even the shelters or anything, but this is my husband right here. There's no reason why we all need to be out here and you're sitting on $9.5 million building buildings like that when you could take an abandoned building and put them back to work. But I know there's ones that don't want to be off the streets. But me and my husband do, and I'm just making a statement because I think the system is messed up.
Absolutely. From Orange County.
Well, I wish I could do more,
Hey, you're doing great. Toby gave us a sack lunches. So.
Yeah, that's all I can do, but I really do from the bottom of my heart, and I really wish you the best. And I'm just trying to spread the message that, just because it's Christmas, I know it's nice for all of us to feel like we're helping this time of the year, but people need help all year round.
Yes.
So that's my message that I'm trying to
a lot of us need blankets and tarps because when it does rain, last time we got flooded over there, so a lot of my stuff got wet. A lot of them out here, it's different out here than in Orange County. Orange County was when you were a federal judge. So we've been big time homeless advocates. It's just trying to pick myself up and not be too hard on myself for being back on the streets for 2 months.
I've been in his courtroom like twice. Nothing bad.
Right.
Just
but we appreciate everything. You guys are awesome, and
thank you.
if you can mention, or go on GoFundMe, donate to my husband's cause.
What's your GoFundMe?
GoFundMe is to help raise money so we can get my husband off the streets.
How can we find it?
It'll be under Toby Stockcam.
What's the last name?
Oh, a little bit stronger.
A little bit
stronger. Okay. Toby Stockham. STOCKHAM.
Thank you so much, Mary. Can I get a hug?
Yes, you may.
Damn right, hugs are free.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you
Christmas.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a hug? Have a wonderful day. As you guys can see, everybody has a reason why they're on the streets. And we cannot forget that these people are not only cold and need, like she said, tarps and clothing, but also hungry. Most of these people go without a meal a day. So if you do have a little bit to spare, I really recommend you go ahead and do this, because the feeling you get from helping somebody when they say thank you, God bless you. God bless you was a big thing. They keep on saying, God bless you, man, God bless you, because they cannot believe that somebody will just come to them and say, hey, I have a lunch bag, and have a wonderful day. And it really touched my heart.
And on top of that, the old stigma, even current stigma of, well, don't give them money because they'll spend it on beer or they'll spend it on drugs or whatever. Don't think of it that way. You're already going into it with the bad thoughts. You need to be positive. If you don't want to give them $5, then give them a soda. Give them a bottle of water. So
well, there's a Mexican saying that says, no dejes que la mano derecha sepa lo que hace la mano izquierda, which means don't let your right hand know what your left hand does. So you cannot help and determine what they're going to do with your help. You just help and hope that person really needed that money or that sandwich or that bottle of water, whatever it is you're helping, a sweater, a coat, whatever, because you cannot help and tell them what to do with the help you're providing, then that's not help.
Exactly.
So what was the whole experience of like getting the food ready? And we had a few setbacks.
Well, making the food, the sandwiches, putting the bags together. To me, I think putting the bags together and sealing them were for me the best feeling. But the setback also was we loaded all the items in the vehicle, the car. Car didn't start.
Tell me what happened.
We loaded the car full of all of our goodies, turned the car on, and the car wouldn't start. So at least somebody left the lights on. Start the car, and of course,
To find out that we had a nail on the tire. All right, so sometimes you're trying to do a good thing, bad things happens to kind of tamper with your good intention. We are at a shop because the tires were low, so we just decided to come in here. It ends up that we have a nail on our tire, which is just putting us back, but we will get to our mission. Keep watching. Sometimes things like that happen to discourage you from doing good things, because I think it's so weird that we're loading the car, and out of all the times, we load the car with the food, and then I go to start the car and it won't start. Well, we had to jump start the battery, and I knew that I had a low air on one of my tires, so I go to this place and try and get air, and then instead of putting air in the tires, taking it out, so we got to the point where we just had to go to a tire shop just to find out that we had a nail in one of the tires, which, sometimes you can look at it as a setback,
right.
but some things you just have to do and continue on, and I'm just so grateful that we were able to do this for people, and I love doing it. I really love the feeling I get of having a purpose, because I think that everybody has a purpose. And so I'm just thankful to be able to help. And I just want to say thanks to all of you, because it is because of you, by watching these videos, that allows me to do things like that. And I just want to say that everything we did today, it's because of you, the viewers, that give us the opportunity to be able to buy this food and to go out and provide these homeless people with at least one meal. Is there anything else you want to say?
I encourage it more. It doesn't always have to be a gift.
A physical
gift, yes. It doesn't have to be money. It could be food. It could be simple, just volunteer for 2 hours at a soup kitchen. Just a simple thing.
Well, as I said earlier, just a smile, and go talk to them, because they want to be heard, like Mary. They just want to be heard, and they want to feel like there's people out there who care for them, and they're not alone. And that is free, my friends. And you cannot put a price on the feeling you get from knowing that these people felt cared for, and they felt like there's somebody out there who actually cares.
And it can happen to all of us in an instant.
It could be any of us.
An instant. A fire, a flood, anything.
Yes.
Boom, everything's
Gone.
Our house is gone, everything's gone.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind as well too.
All right, you guys, well, that's all I have for today. We really had so much fun doing this, and I vow to do it more often as I can, because it really fills my soul, and it makes me so happy to know that I have a purpose, and you're making a difference in this world. A very small difference, but I encourage you to do it, because it feels so good.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys, well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on for future decorating ideas. Until next time.
Adios.